Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. De Roon. And it's Muriel. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Now it's Schick. He could be in here. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
De Roon. Ball played for Lookman. Pasalic. Now it's Muriel. Now here's the delivery. Tar gets it away. Frimpong. Hoffman. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vince. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's got to be it. It's Schick! That's a fine save.
Schick really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Rafael Toloi with the clearance. Palacios! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Xhaka with the short one. Atalanta can start a counter here. And he's away. Luis Muriel played out to the right. Has a goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
But not by that far.
Pasalic certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Palacios. Frimpong. Hoisted in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
City to Pasalic. Coop minus. Ball played for Daron. Lookman. Daron. Great defending, strong and determined. Spread out to the left. Ronaldo chooses to go crossfield. Palacios. Now it's Schick. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Away from immediate danger. Ronaldo. And it's Tar. Frimpong. Schick, now he's off and running. Scalvini. And it's Pasalic. Ball played for Lookman. Pasalic. And here's Muriel.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aimed in towards the centre. Rafael Toloi is there to heave it away. Palacio has a shot! Hoffman. Palacios. Climbs up big! And that's been levered clear.
Bayern Leverkusen have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Room for a shot. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Atalanta have themselves a chance from the spot. Look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Atalanta grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Yep, it's a corner. They've played it short. And it's the road. Pasalic! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Atalanta find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Zappacosta. Croup Miners. Zappacosta chooses to go cross-field. So just a few minutes in and already a lead that looks unassailable. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Hops for safety. Played back into the centre. Hoffman could try cutting inside here. And it's Xhaka, looking tidy in possession here. That is good strength. Fiat! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Zappacosta. Atalanta have scored 2 quick goals here. Luis Muriel. That's good play. Derone. Muriel. Great skill, that's nice. Great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? In he goes again! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Tapsoba. Sends it forward. That's Vince. Schick. Vince. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The road. Here's Koopmeiners. Jim City. All played for Lookman. Scalvini. Here's Koopmeiners. Oh, good spread. Tapsoba. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Tar. Koopmeiners. Scamacca. Zappacosta. Zappacosta goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Tar gets good distance on it. Lookman. And it's the road. Koopmeiners. And the Rhone. Played out towards the right wing. And they've got a throw. In it comes. And he should have made it fall.
Zappacosta, he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Tapsoba. Forwards and with intent. Lofted upfield. And it's Pasalic. Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. Tar gets it clear. Koopmeiners. Oh, nice touch. He's left his man. All driven towards the far post. Vitz. Moved forward and quickly so. In with the challenge. Schick. Now it's Hoffman. Nice sequence of passes, this. No, again, there's no way through. Rafael Toloi. Koopmeiners. Rafael Toloi. Zappacosta. Lookman. Lookman doing full tilt down the right-hand side. Played in by Lookman. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Granit Xhaka. Gently done. Oh, Red, nice interception. Palacios gives his colleague a guilty look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's forced to go back. Koopmeiners. Moved on forwards. Shifted upfield. Moved forward and quickly so. And that has left him in a heap. Cross goes in there. And He's there to get rid. That's a throw. And it's Pasalic. Duron, 2 assists to his credit already. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. It's a good-looking cross. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Schick. Out to the right. No, that's been intercepted. Rafael Toloi. Here's Koopmeiners. Moved on forwards. They get a throw in. Zappacosta. Played out to the left flank. Out of play for a goal kick.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Played out to the right. Lookman. Interesting ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's tidy. And it's hoisted clear. Frimpong. Played forward. Pasalic. Here's Koopmeiners. And it's Pasalic. And it's Pasalic. Oh, that's neat. Here's Koopmeiners. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's the Rome. And here's Muriel. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Great position here. He's had a shot. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hoffman. Palacios. Frimpong. Palacios. Palacios. And that was very necessary. Now it's Pasalic. Pasalic. Palacios gets in to thwart him. Palacios did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get away here? Pasalic, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Over to the left. And through to the goalkeeper. Palacios. Now it's Hoffman. Schick. And he's had it nicked away. Scamacca. Oh, good ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Going for goal! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's become a case of men against boys. Hoffman coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It looked as though that might lead to something quite That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Schick, played out towards the right wing. Rafael Toloi. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great hit! Oh, taken with style. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Still trying to make a game of this. Scamacca. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. Played in, up for a header! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken straight back. Throw it. Coop Miners. Pasalic. Tar. For Granit Xhaka. Tar. Rafael Toloi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lookman. He is just caressing the ball. Here's Coop Miners. Oh, what a... Scamacca! No, he's missed it.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Tapsoba. Alex Grimaldo. Oh, it's come loose. Schick. It's Palacios. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rafael Toloi. Lookman. Fiddles it through. Lookman! Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Xhaka defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that could set him on his way. Oh, good ball. Can he finish?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And here's Muriel. Lookman. Daroon. Good spot, he's seen the run. That's a throw. Opts to play it back. Coop Miners. Skamaka! He's got a goal! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Atalanta tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Skamaka. And it's Pasalic. Threads one in. Vitz. Wrong time, excellent interception. Coop Miners. Lookman has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And he just whacks it away. Lovely feet. Hit into the middle. Keeper sees it all the way. Knocks it away. Scalvini. Zappacosta. Hops for safety. Lookman might just make this. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Pasalic, and here's Muriel. He's had a hit! Defending of the desperate variety. That's going to go a long way. There is the half-time whistle. Have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes. And this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours.
Atalanta are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Atalanta have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And we're already back underway here. Oh, strongly challenged there. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Alex Ronaldo knocks it away. Lookman. Ball played for Daroon. Tar. Frimpong. And it's Tar. It's Palacios. Palacios. It's sick!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Zappacosta gets his pass away. Scamacca.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Very nicely done. And he's there to clear it. Wirtz sends it forward. Played out to the left flank. And he's on a charge. Wirtz.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
It's Palacios. Frimpong. To Granit Xhaka. Wirtz! Oh, impressive strike.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Granit Xhaka. Frimpong. Palacios. And it's Xhaka. Oh, good. Wirtz! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Now it's Hoffman. There's the cross. Tries to get it clear. Hoffman. Oh, that's nice. Frimpong crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hoffman. Palacios. Nice control. Just eases him off the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Palacios. Wirtz. Hoffman. Now it's Schick. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
By Leverkusen grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Jim City. Here's Koopmeiners. And it's Pasalic. It's Pasalic. Scalvini. Lookman is onto it in a flash. And it's Pasalic. And it's Muriel. Scamacca! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Atalanta totally rampant here. Tar. Tapsoba, gently done. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Wirtz. Oh, denied at the last. Rafael Toloi. Luis Muriel is being picked on here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has...
Tries a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Alex Grimaldo. Wirtz. Here it is, in with a header! He scored! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
By Leverkusen playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. That's going right the way across. He's found a way past. There's the delivery.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Palacios. Looking for the runner. Played into space out wide. Now who's going to be first to this? Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And it's lofted through here. And he just whacks it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Atalanta clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's played forward. Cross from Hoffman. Firmly met. Referee's given a throw. And it's Xhaka. Palacios. By Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. And the shot's on here. Musso deals with it effortlessly. Knocks it out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Palacios. Now it's Hoffman. Luis Muriel.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can.
Meets it first time! A real chance and a real let-off. Palacios turns back here, probably the best option. Vids. Alex Grimaldo. Tabsoba. Forwards and with intent. Granit Xhaka. Oh, good spread. He is through here. Oh, a delicate chip through. On behind for a goal kick. That's a good ball played into space. Tar gets rid without sophistication. Palacios. Frimpong. It's run loose here. That's Fitz. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Tries to get it clear. Played it again. Palacios. Lookman. Now it's Muriel. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Muriel. Zappacosta. Now it's Pasalic. De Roon. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's played in. Diving header! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Floated up and over. And that's been levered clear. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Vitz sends it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Pasalic. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vids, now it's Schick. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a side of goal. And that'll be a goal kick. Granit Xhaka. Over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Goes in for the header! Rafael Toloi. Zappacosta. Scamacca. Rafael Toloi. Scalvini. That'll be a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Luis Muriel crosses.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Gently done. And there's green grass ahead of him. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Xhaka. Vitz. Alex Grimaldo. Hoffman. It's Palacios. Palacios. Pasalic. Zappacosta. Done delicately. Calmly anticipates. Palacios. Coop miners. Atalanta finding their passes into the last quarter of an hour. And he's forced to go back. Zappacosta. Lookman. Lookman carries the ball down the right. Massive lead! Just needed better contact. Frimpong. It's Palacios. Hoffman. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vitz. Now it's Schick. Pasalic. Zappacosta. And it's Pasalic. Ball played for Lookman. And here's Muriel. Scamacca. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Vitz. Nice physical challenge. Lookman. And it's Pasalic. Palacios. Hoffman. Now it's Schick. That is lovely. Frimpong. And it's Xhaka. For Granit Xhaka. He's going for goal! Jim City with the clearance. Real chance! Vitz plays it in. Cleared away. Hoffman. Cross from Hoffman. And that's been levered clear.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, such a clever touch. Palacios, played out to the right. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Tapsoba. Alex Grimaldo. That's very neat. Defending. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Muriel. Lookman. Alex Grimaldo. Shifted upfield. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chooses to go back. Skamaka! They've scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Palacios. Now it's Muriel. Vids. The final 5 minutes. Frimpong. Palacios. Played out towards the right wing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alex Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. Spread out to the left. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's heaved it away. Alex Grimaldo. That's tidy, and it's played into the middle.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Zappacosta. Rafael Toloi. Moved forward, and quickly so. Oh, that's well spotted. Moved on forwards. Palacios. Pinches it off him. Rafael Toloi opts for safety. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Out again for a throw-in. Alex Grimaldo. Palacios. Now it's Hoffman. Cross from Hoffman. Frimpong. That's Fitz. He is just caressing the ball. He can get that clear. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Palacios! Cleared away. Jim City gets it away. Bayern Leverkusen have it back and they can go again. And it's Xhaka. Alex Grimaldo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Minus. Pasalic out to the right. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. Vitz. And it's played forward. Great ball if he can get there. Knocks it away. Pasalic. There's Minus. And that is that.